Good morning and happy Sunday to you. My name is Latrina, and I've been making these videos for other small businesses to share some things that you can do to improve your online presence. And here's one I made for M&C Remodeling. There's no selling in the video, just so you know. I'm a small business owner myself, and it's my goal to give back to the communities at large and to bring value and service to other hardworking business owners. So there's no selling. I strongly believe that givers gain, so this is a free video for you. But your feedback would still be important, so please let me know that you watched it. Let me know if it was helpful or not. And if there's anything that was confusing or you need clarification, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be happy to clarify anything that I can. So in the video, I'm going to cover content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements. I'll go over your company's online presence and make any recommendations that I see for improvement. Content is the words, images, and videos that you have on your website. It's important to have a sufficient amount of content because this is how you are permitted to embed your website with the relevant keywords that describe all of the services that you provide. Without sufficient content, Google doesn't have enough time to gather the keywords and the information that sets you apart from your competitors. Ideally, you want to have 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. You also need to get citations in and throughout the internet. Citations are directory listings as the ones shown. It's your business name, your address, and your phone number, and you want to have as many of these as you can get and more than your competition. Backlinks are the placement of your website address onto other websites. So if you think about Facebook, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, and you have your website listed on those are considered backlinks because they are directing traffic away from those sites onto your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. Google places extremely high emphasis on how many business website backlinks you have out there. So the greater number, the more trustworthy your business is perceived by Google. Businesses that are lacking in backlinks are less trustworthy and do not get the attention of Google when people are searching for their services. So when I search for remodeling contractor Lockhart, Texas, this is what I see. I see a map pack. Now this is considered the prime real estate area in Google. And the reason for that is the greater number of clicks are happening here when people are presented with search results. As you can see, there are 3 businesses listed here. That's who Google perceives to be the top ranking businesses in this group. I'm going to come back to this in a moment because there's something important I want to point out there. The other thing that I want to point out is that as you progress through the pages, you lose visibility. People are not really going too far away from the first 3 pages of Google to find the services or products that they're looking for. So ideally, your business should be listed on the first, second, or third page of Google. Other things that you will notice in Google is you tend to see pages like Yelp, Angie, formerly Angie's List, Home Advisor, etc. One thing to note about these, if you use these services, you are paying for every lead that you get from them, but you're also sharing that same lead with 4 other businesses. So that means 5 businesses are paying for that same lead at the same cost and only 1 business will get it. The other thing to know about advertisements, because you'll see there are ads sometimes on the pages. If people have ad blockers, they won't see those advertisements, okay? So the things I'm pointing out to you are going to help you to outrank other businesses if you follow the steps. One thing I wanted to point out here is this remodeling, general, and paint. They are considered low-hanging fruit, meaning they are easy to bump out of this prime real estate area because there's no website. They are not primed for Google. They do not have an optimized Google profile, okay? So the fact that they're missing a website makes them extremely vulnerable and easy to bump out of their place there. So the things that I'm pointing out to you are going to help you and make you more of a competitor for those who are also providing remodeling and painting services in your area. I did find a Facebook page for you. Facebook is a good supplement to your social media and online presence, but it does not compare to Google. Google does not rank, does not index these social pages. Even though they're good for communicating with potential customers, but you don't get the same visibility that you get with Google. Okay, so it's going to be extremely important that you get a website and build it out so that you can be more competitive against people who are in your niche. So let me do a quick search here. Sorry about that. I should have had this set up for you sooner. Okay, let me go try to grab their address and plug it here into our database to see how they're ranking. So I'm pulling one of the competitors from that website. So as you can see, one of the competitors listed Irby Construction Company. They do have a lot of backlinks. They still don't have as many as they used to, that means it's easier for you to compete against them. At one time they had 2.7 thousand backlinks. They are down to 456, and that's because a lot of businesses put the backlinks out there and they forget about them. Backlinks don't stay there forever. They over time drop off of the websites that were holding your website address. So this is a continual thing that is always something that a business should be doing, continuing to add backlinks, continuing to add referring domains. Even the referring domains is dropping. As you can see, it was 372 at one time. Now it's 146. If we look at the traffic, however, that they're getting, they get a lot of website visibility. If you look on a daily basis, over 2,300 people are coming to their website on a daily basis. So this is why I'm strongly encouraging you to get a website, grab some keywords that showcase what it is you do. A lot of their keywords are not buyer intent keywords, so I probably can't use them as a good example of good keywords because they're ranking for things that are not even related to what you do. So let me see if I can find some examples. Yeah, they're not. This is another reason why you would want to have a website, because you could easily compete against them. They don't have a whole lot of buyer intent keywords. So let me give you some examples of buyer intent keywords that are typically used. So buyer intent keywords, if you recall, I mentioned it's what people are typing in here when they're searching. So in this case, remodeling contractor, that would be a buyer intent keyword. Remodeling contractor, Lockhart, Texas. Painting contractor, Lockhart, Texas. Floor installation, Lockhart, Texas. Any area too. Don't just, if you go outside of Lockhart, then list those cities as well, okay? Because the more keywords that you can match up against what people are actually typing in and searching, then the better for you, the more opportunities you have for Google to place you in the search results. So with that, I'm going to end this because I feel like I'm going and rambling, and I don't want this to be confusing. It's supposed to be helpful and informative. So please let me know if you found it to be helpful and informative. If there's anything that I can clarify for you, I'm happy to do that as well. When you build out your website, make sure you use some of the images that you have here on Facebook to highlight the type of work that you do. That will help you tremendously in your website. With that, I'm going to wish you a very happy rest of your day and much continued success for M&C Remodeling. Be sure to let me know what you thought, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.